Hello, World of Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. Yes, another review today. This time the SU-130PM, which is a premium tier 8 Soviet tank destroyer. Yeah, this is a nice looking. It's fast. It's got a super accurate gun. And the reason for these reviews today is there's only 2 days left to jump on this tank here for 12,500 gold, or if you want to get the camo and the 9 equipment slots unlocked for 15,000 gold. This is only the second time it's been back in stores. It will be back and the price will drop. So those of you on the fence, I would suggest waiting. If you don't already own the Scorpion, these two tanks are each really good, a lot of similarities, and we'll talk about this as we go through this review. Um, just real quick with my equipment setup, I was running gun rammer, defense system, improved optics, supercharge, improved assembly, engine accelerator, refined gun, toolbox, and consumable delivery system. Alright, so here's our comparison using blitzstars.com. We've got the SU-130PM pulled up here next to the Scorpion. These two are very similar tanks. And like I said, if you already own the Scorpion, you might want to just wait till the price comes down on the 130PM. The 121G FT is pulled up next because this is my favorite Tier 8 tank destroyer. JP2 is my favorite tech tree tank, and a very close second to the ISU 152. So just where you can see where this comes in, we are woefully low here on damage per minute. Look at this, 7, 9, 13, 19% lower on the SU 130. We're doing 245 pen, 460 alpha, rate of fire 5.39 with 11-second reload. You've got really nice shell velocity there. Aim time 2.08, 0.317, so you can see right off the bat how close it is to the Scorpion here with these numbers. 7 degrees of gun depression, one more than the Scorpion, which is nice. And the other thing to keep in mind here on the SU is you've got 70 degrees where you can look left and 70 right. So you've got 140 degrees before you move this tank by moving your turret. Whereas the Scorpion does go all the way around, and these other tanks here are obviously fixed turreted tanks. Top speed 50 kilometers per hour with a really nice power to weight ratio. We do lose a little bit here on train resistance, so our effective horsepower per ton is 18.2, which this means it's going to get you up to top speed faster, and that's why I really like this tank, combined with the fact here that your traverse speed is 36 degrees per second versus the Scorpion at 30. So if you've got a tank coming at you that's circling you, it is much easier to hit that tank while you're rotating in the SU 130PM than it is in the Scorpion. You've got 175% credit coefficient, and the only other thing here to mention is you got no armor. 30 mil, 25 on the sides, 20 on the rear. So just like the Scorpion in that regard. So you've got to play very cautiously in this tank. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and play that first battle, Alpine Stad. And yeah, this is the first battle ever played in this tank here. And quite honestly, my thought initially, and still is, that really you want to play this as a sniper tank on the back lines and look to support and or pick off any enemy reds that might have gotten out of position that are weak, because you've got good speed and mobility, so you can quickly get to them, and a surprise attack, getting 2 shots into them is going to be nearly 900, 800, 900 damage. So as you can see, kind of just waiting here just to see where the reds are going to pop up. Not sure what happened, to be honest. But allowing myself to stay here under this hard cover and notice the Tiger 2's pushing around. We've got some soft cover ahead of us in the form of this bush, and you'll see here, this is not bad for your first shot when you set a fire on a Tiger II, and that just looked too easy to go through a very heavily armored tank. So nearly 900 damage there on the fire, and finished the second shot off with the kill. So 1200 damage there in 2 shots. Makes you fall in love with the tank pretty quick, I'll tell you that. But you can see here now that the mediums have pushed in hard. I don't know what they're thinking. And we're able just to continue to use this hard cover. And we're going to wait for the Type 59 here just to make a mistake and show just enough of the tank there. And that's what I'm talking about on the accuracy of this gun. You really feel like it's hitting on point just about every single time. Not something you can say for most Soviet guns, that is for sure. So now that you know, we've got a 1 tank advantage, this guy's a 1-shot. You'll see quickly the downside to this tank. If you overextend, you will take shots, and you will take some big numbers. So there we went from full health to only having 330 hit points left. Pantera, I'm not sure why he didn't take that kill, but we'll happily sneak a shot through there and finish him off. And now we can just peek around the corner, know that the Tankenstein is not looking at us, and look at that. Max roll 575, putting us over, well over 3k damage here, 3,500 damage. Obviously a very quick game, but you know, you can just see from that game there just the effectiveness of each of those 8 shots. And we took 2, which nice little trades. Alright, Rockfield, again, we're going to be top tier. And you know where we're going. You know we're going to be in that little camping spot on the corner. We've got the rock to hide behind, and the fact that this gun has 10 degrees of depression suits us real well in this spot, and you'll be surprised in this game, you know, how long I'm able to survive in this one spot without even really having to move at all during the game. We have all of this hard cover right here in front of us, and there we go, snapping our first shot in there, no problem. And since we are spotted, we'll just tuck ourselves up right behind this rock. Patient on the reload. Yeah, we take 1 for there from the Bulldog, but we'll return that favor here, as he's thinking, he's not showing anything. Look at the accuracy here. Downside to shooting HE, you know, it's one of those things that I struggle with. I think a lot of people struggle with is just knowing when to do it, when not to do it. A lot of times, you know, you end up having a shot hit tracks, not doing max damage. So most of the time, it's better here just to leave it on the AP and get that full roll on that poor little Bulldog. We are spotted, and that's when I noticed we've got this AMX coming at us. I'm still trying to stay here, so I've got the rock as cover. And I just want to make sure that this shot is definitely going to hit. And look at that shot come across there. What a lucky AMX. But we're able to reload before he gets his clip reloaded. And very fortunate there to bounce that shot. So we are still here in the spot. This is one of those few shots that doesn't go exactly where I was aimed. Was trying to get a heat shot into the side cheek there of the Tiger. So we are well, we're down a tank. Nope, they're down a tank. Sorry guys. And now it's evened up. But we're gonna finish the Bulldog off there. We really should not have stayed there. And this IS-3 is going to push here, so again, the accuracy of that gun compared to the accuracy of the IS-3. And just being patient here at this point. I don't want to trade shots. Be very close to a one shot if he gets a full roll HE shot. So now that I've seen that he's shot on the SU there, ISU, we are going to take our shot and again use the rock. Not sure why he ignores me, but he does allow me to get that shot into there. And oh man, that SU doesn't finish him off. So this is a good time here to use the HE. Showing me just enough there to switch over to HE to finish him off. And we've stayed behind this rock the entire match. We have just eclipsed 4K in damage. And just, you know, obviously it's a pretty boring game here. But I think you get a good feel for the accuracy of this gun. As we get one more shot to go in there. So I got two more games I think I'll show. One is kind of a more on the move game. We'll see how that goes, just so you can get a feel for it. But, you know, 4,800 damage there. We didn't even move. Alright guys, so here's the next game on Winter Malinovka, and as you've seen in the previous two battles, everything goes right in this tank. You can really just sit back, find your nice little sniping spot, and use the accuracy and this gun's wonderful pen to put up some pretty big numbers. But obviously not every game's going to go like that for you. So I wanted to just throw this game in here as, you know, I was kind of hoping the team would go A, but obviously I'm seeing on the mini-map that everybody except for the tank to my right there has decided to push up through and into C. They've already started capping A. So this game really, it's not a huge damage game, but it's really more of a map awareness and just checking out the tank's speed and an ability to, at the end of the game, get one or two shots in that might not been able to get in had I been in a much slower TD or something like that. But so it looks like we've caught them having split off from each other, and you know, just looking for some targets. And unfortunately, just not in the best position right now. And when we do get in on target, what do we have staring at us? But yeah, a smasher. While he wasn't looking, and I did not wait to aim, you know, I do know that that smasher can turn and snapshot an HE into me, and pretty much going to ruin my game. So again, we're going to keep on turning around. And we're going to make a poor decision here to use HE. Look like we hit close to the gun mantlet there. Only doing splash damage on the Bulldog. Now, very tempting here to want to go around the corner and kill the IS-3, but I saw that the smasher was headed my way. So again, being overly cautious. And now look at this game. It's 7-on-3. And you know, this is a very common occurrence in the game, right? Where you have a very lopsided team one way or the other. And so now we've gotten to the point where we've only gotten 2 shots in on the game. And so there's only 2 tanks left. So instead of playing cautiously, now we've got to be aggressive. We've got to use our speed again. So you can see how quickly we get up to 50 kilometers per hour. Allowing us to get one more shot in. And you know, I've said my piece enough times about 7061 battles. It's just not fun, and I really wish Wargaming could do something about it. Alright guys, so last battle, just real quick. I know that last one was pretty short, but here we are on Dead Rail. Yeah, so if you haven't already guys, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, hit the notification bell, all of those great things to help me out is much appreciated. So hey, again, with this tank staying in the back, try not to get spotted. I use this gun's super accuracy and good pen numbers to help support your team, and then when needed, use your speed to get in and close things off. So you know, just trying to be patient here and wait for the enemy team to spot up, and we've got one in B now, and there's two more. Alright, finally spotted up another one there. It was kind of a snapshot, rushed. And there we go. Alright, so we're off to roll now. 451 damage on our first shot. And we're so far back that this guy can't see us. Look at that lovely ammo rack. Wow, so this has been a very slowly unfolding game. The guys that went into B there took a punishing, and then they've backed out. And yeah, so you can see on the mini map we've got a formation in front of us, and VK 100. Look at that; it just goes through, no problems whatsoever. Finally taking B. We've got someone. That VK is probably still in A. Not sure if he's going to push forward or back away. Yep, so he's backing up now. Again, just being super conservative while we have the time. And let these guys make the mistake of pushing too hard and trying to do too much. Because they've got a bunch of their guys just sitting in the back there. And there goes the Tiger. Back up behind this bush, still not spotted, so we're good. Alright, who's the next victim? Okay, VK. Again, just look how easy it goes through him. Not sure if he's going to make the same mistake twice. Well, sure enough he does. We get him a second time. And he's taken out. So, we've got a tank advantage at this point and two caps. Someone's got to start doing something. 600 on the clock. Is it time to push in? Can we get aggressive at this point in time? Yeah, let's go ahead and move on in. Again, just look at how the tank gets to top speed, 50 kilometers per hour. So quick. Watch out for the building. Alright, we found our counterpart there. HE, nice big roll. We were so far behind that bush that it counts as more camouflage, so we weren't spotted. And one shot in for the kill there, 231 damage on the Hori. And now there's just one left. And yeah, we're not going to get him on the move. He's going to go down. But again, almost 4K damage there. Just a lovely sniper tank, and move on in towards the end of the battle and get as many damage points as you can on cleanup duty. So yeah, a really fun tank. Very much like the Scorpion though. So I'd probably say wait a little bit. The price will come down. Grab it next time. Maybe 10K, maybe 12.5 with all of the equipment. So with that, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe. Get educated. Not fingered. Littlefinger out.